Hello! Today we're going to be looking at and unboxing the brand new 3DS. Here's the box. As you can see, it's not too dissimilar to the ordinary 3DS's, just you can tell already from the box. Look at the back of the box. The new features will go into those in depth when we actually get it open. But the big thing, of course, about this whole new system is that it's got all these different replaceable cover plates, so you can kind of see in the background that if we bring it up here, so you've got kind of like a Mario one with the coin and a Goomba, you've got like these snazzy kind of pattern ones, and on the back it shows off one, a Toad, it looks like a Pokemon one, and just a straight old pink one. So pretty snazzy, much better customization than the old 3DS's and 3DS XLs. Of course, now with the introduction of themes on the actual home screen, it's going to fit rather nicely. You kind of theme your entire DS. Right, so if we just open this carefully, just get a look inside. Comes open very easily, nothing left in the box. Just put that kind of carefully up to the side there. Okay, so what do you get first? You get the quick start guides and some AR cards. These things seem to show up everywhere. Some people love them, some people love to use them. I personally, I use them every now and again, but yeah, they're more like a gimmick for me. But that's just my personal opinion. The quick start guide and the manual, just kind of very standard stuff. You've got the customer support sheet, the operations manual, which will just tell you to turn it on, and the quick start guide, which will tell you to charge it with the AC adapter that's not included. Now that is a big if that I do have with this current system. They don't include an AC adapter. They don't include a charger whatsoever. Whilst it's true that any of your old chargers for your 3DS's, 3DS XLs, DSIs, they will all fit this system. If you don't have one, you're going to have to go and buy it separately. They do usually come with like a short while of charge in them though. So if you are going to buy this for like a Christmas present or a birthday present, or you know, whatever celebration you are celebrating, do remember to pick up a charger if you haven't already got one. They're usually sold on Amazon or something rather cheaply, but just a note to pick one up. So here is one of the plates, I do believe. Let's just slowly slide this out of the box. They come with this really rather nice foam packaging, which I always love them. They're really nice sleeves. And here we have it. Oh, okay. So it looks like we're actually going to have to put our first panel on the top. Yeah. Okay, so here's the base system. I'm going to do a quick jump cut whilst I put the first panel on. They are very easy to slide on actually. You can just go and it's on. Simple as. It was just a slide and pop. Feels very nice in the hand. It's kind of like more what the XL was going for, apart from, you know, not the original 3DS. It's the size of the original 3DS, but kind of like the more kind of matte feeling instead of the glossiness, which I personally prefer. Now, I will compare this over here to my 3DS XL. Actually, it's probably not even quite as shiny as this. I mean, I've got a sticker on mine, but it's a very nice, slick, matte finish, which looks lovely. As you can see, it's slightly smaller than the XL, but it's slightly larger than the standard 3DS, so it's kind of like a nice halfway house. The 3DS XL I like because it's nice wide large hands, but this I have had a quick feel. It's actually a lot nicer than the original 3DS. I do like this one a lot. Of course, one of the big innovations is that they've got these new ZR and ZL buttons, which are kind of like double bumpers now, you can see. And they've moved everything. So you've got stylus, which has a handy bit on the top there, which is used for hooking the top plate off, I presume. It's the only reason I can see why it'd be shaped like that. It's for hooking the top plate on and off. The bottom plate isn't so easy to get on and off as the top plate. You have to use a screwdriver, although it's not that hard at all. It's literally just two screws, just undo them a little bit and it just pops straight off. And of course, when you open here, you're greeted with, it's pretty much the same, except for you got these kind of original Nintendo style X, Y, A and B buttons, which are really snazzy with the new colours. I really like that, really approve. And this new pad there, which is... I'm mixed feelings about this. I do like the pad a lot, like the idea of having a second pad. I would have probably rather they moved these buttons down a bit and had another pad, so it was like a joint, but they've added this kind of like, I think they call it the C stick, which is, you know, just slightly smaller, but it, you know, it works great for some games. They've moved the home button to just here, it's just a small home button there, and the start and select are up here. The camera in the same place as always, up here, and they've got the same old 3D cameras over here. They've also, I think underneath here, yeah, in fact I'm sure, underneath here, under the base plate, is where you now put your micro SD slot. The next big test is to turn it on. I will do a quick jump cut for that. And so here we have it. I did a quick setup. The setup took more than like 2 minutes. It was really short, which is nice because they usually take quite a long time. I must say I'm really impressed with the 3D. It really has improved on this system. Comparing it with my old XL, it's really, I think something about the smaller screen just fits nicely with the XL. I mean with the 3D. I think it might be because the higher res image on the smaller screen as opposed to the lower res on the larger screen. But yeah, so one of the new things, of course, they released a while back on a system update. You can change the theme, although I don't have internet set up on here just yet, so I'm not sure if that'll work. Oh no, it will. So you can kind of go blue, which is really handy. I really like this. It's really snazzy. So as you can see, you've got, you know, all your standards. You've got the Mi Studios, you've got the augmented reality, you've got the face raiders, you've got, you know, lots of the stuff, lots of which you won't use, lots of which you will. It comes with a Tomodachi Life Welcome version, which is really cool. Really like that. Really love the game. And of course, you know, there's all your standards with your camera and everything. Camera is the same as far as I'm aware. Really nice. Now I'm just going to test the display by loading up my copy of Pokemon Omega Ruby. The game slot is now under here, which part of me loves, part of me hates, because I'm so used to on every Nintendo console I've ever had. That was actually a really quick pickup. I have noticed on some of the older systems that it sometimes can take a while to pick up your game. But right from the original Game Boy, I have always put my game card in the top there. But I guess it's a natural progression. It's really nice. Right next to the headphone slot, the stylus slot, which I've got out there. They've also moved the volume button to up here. Which is really nice. So I'm just going to do a quick start up and we'll see how this goes. As you can see, the picture is perfectly clear. I mean, probably won't pick up so well on the camera, but it is stunning. It's really visually pleasing. I do love it. And I love this finish on it. It's so lovely to hold. Yeah, overall, I'm really impressed with this system. I do love the changes that Nintendo has made. It's more kind of like a refining the system. It's kind of little tiny tweaks and changes that aren't really like, you know, releasing a whole new console, but it's kind of like just fixing the one they already had, which I think is a very underrated thing to do. I think a lot of consoles should be doing this instead of just, you know, pumping out a new one every other year or so. And I mean, I'm personally a huge fan of the Wii U. I mean, it got a lot of bad press, but I personally think it's a great console. It's one of those things. Nintendo are very good at creating kind of very refined and finished products, so you don't get something at the end and just kind of think, yeah, well, you know, this is broken, that's broken, the online is broken. You know, it's a very finished product. I think is probably the best words I can use for it. Now, there, I think that's about it. That about wraps it up. Thank you very much for watching this video. This is a great console. I do highly suggest, if you haven't got a console of a 3DS or 3DS XL, I mean, what rock have you been living under? Do get one. It's such a great console. And if you have already got, you know, like me, a 3DS XL or something, pick up this. It's so nice. They do these in XL versions, and they're just so lovely things. I really do love them. Alright then, thank you very much for watching. Tune in next time, we will hopefully have some of the base plates to show you, which will be... Actually, I've just noticed something here on doing the outro. The stylus can be a bit fiddly to put back in. But yeah, hopefully next time we'll be showing some of these new cover plates, which will be really awesome, and I think you'll be able to buy separately in stores soon. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. See you next time.